Yo, what is up guys? My name is Illusive and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 Mage builds that are going to be for ArcheAge Unchained on launch. What are going to be the best, or what I think is going to be the best, and I think a lot of other people agree. Now, you might not agree with some of them, but these are what I think are going to be the best for starting out. Now, most of these, actually I think all of them, are the instant cast burst mage types. There are tons of good mage classes, but these are just the 5 that I like the most and I think that have the most potential for launch on ArcheAge Unchained. I'm also going to be doing a best leveling classes, so keep an eye out for that if you're wondering how to level your mages. But basically they're going to be Spellsinger and Spectre are going to be the 2 fastest leveling mage builds, but I will have those uploaded soon, so this is mostly talking about in-game PvP. So right here what we have is Spellsinger, and it's kind of the more mobility instant cast DPS mage. It has tons of damage potential with the magic circle and then the bloody chanty. It also has mobility with backdrop and double time. I also have CC with insulating lens, chain lightning combo, as well with Startling Strain. That's what it is. Couldn't find it. But it doesn't have too much CC. Now it does have CC, but it doesn't have too much CC as you'll see with some other mages here. But mostly this is for the damage. Now I'm not going to go into too much detail with the abilities of each thing. This is mostly just an overall guide of telling you what each class does. Now, and what they're good at. So just a couple of combos with this is Insulating Lens and Chain Lightning for the instant stun. You also have Freezing Earth. You have the Stalker's Mark for increased received of magic damage on the target. You have Startling Snare for the, you have Startling Strain for the snare, as well as you have the damage boost of Bloody Chanty. You have the Deadly Refrain for decreasing your cooldowns and having more crit bonus, or crit damage. So, as well as the Battle Hymn for just the extra attack speed and movement speed. Now for Spectre here, this is going to be kind of the alternative to Fanatic. What you're going to have is, so here's a couple of things that you can change with this, is that you don't need Fireball, or Flame Bolt. You don't need that. You don't need Searing Rain. So you can get Flame Barrier, and then you can end up getting, let's see here, you can end up getting Soulbound Edge, and then Ring Toss. Can't, wait, where did the other point go? Or if you don't want that, you can also get, actually no, you need the 7 points for the 7th passive, so instead of Searing Rain, you can also get Arc Lightning, or you can get Frozen Bolt, whatever you want to do. Honestly, this is all kind of up to you, what you want to do. But, and then also you can change out, so like Ghastly Pack with Ring Throw. There's just so much you can do with mage builds. Like, you can transfer a lot of stuff of what you're going to do. And say if you don't need the extra CC, which this class doesn't really have much of, you can change out Startling Strain for Critical Discord. But the only CC you really have is, I guess, technically Ring Throw, the Malicious Binding, and the Startling Strain. As well, you have Freezing Earth, which is a snare. So, you don't have too much CC, but you do have a little bit. But again, it's mostly for that burst. So, it's going to be pretty good in small scale PvP. I think Fanatic, which is its counterpart, is going to be much, much better in large scale. So what you have here is just a different variant of that. Instead of Songcraft, you have Shadowplay, so you have the backdrop and the free runner, and mostly this is just it. It does a lot of instant cast DPS, and so you have CC with Malicious Binding, the Insulating Lens, Chain Lightning, you have Freezing Earth, you have the Teleport In with Grasping Void, you have Ring Throw for some CC. You also make it where you can get targeted with Shadow Cloak. And you also have Serpent's Glare and Mana Bolts for some damage, as well as Serpent's Bite. You can change out Spellbound Edge and get Void Surge if you need that, just to teleport around in a raid. That's one thing that you can do. You can also change out, say if you want Say if you don't want that point in malediction, you can get Stalker's Mark if you really want to. I don't think it's really needed, but the most important thing is that you'll want the Lightning Flame Bolt from Ancestral to backdrop and just basically spam that with the extra attack speed from Free Runner, as well as I did a Mage build that should be coming up soon, and then that will have what you need to build on there, which is mostly attack speed for Fanatic. Now the next one is Emissary, and this one's kind of an AoE tankish a little bit. You're tankier than most mages due to the Thwart and Auramancy, as well as just the gain 1% chance to become invincible. Just with Auramancy, you're a lot more tanky. And basically what your job is you're just going to teleport into somewhere, pull them all in, and then Hell Spear them, and then you can Boneyard them in, or play dead and then Death's Vengeance, or summon a Wraith on them with the Ancestral, and then just Blade Fall, you can pull them in, Blade Fall. So there's tons that you can do. It's mostly more about AoE damage and going all in instead of... This is more of like going into the enemy team, pulling them, and doing massive AoE damage. So Banesong is more of a 1v1 class. Now you can do small scale with it, but it shines really in 1v1 with the cheesiness of it. It's a pretty cheesy class. In 1v1s, all you do is get the single target Hell Spear them, Boneyard them in, and then Serpent's Glare, and then cast your damage buff, and then, or Bloody Chansey, and then Mana Bolt them with the Serpent's Glare. And you can also Serpent's Bite through it, as well as you can Blade Fall them while they're in the Boneyard. Basically, you're just wanting to Hell Spear, Boneyard them, and then just doing massive damage while they're stuck in that Boneyard. That's mostly what Banesong is. It's not too complicated of a class. It's pretty fun, though. But mostly these were just the classes, just trying to explain what they kind of do. And so you can figure out what you might want to do. Now, you can honestly, like, Spectre, say if you go Fanatic, you can change the Shadow Play into Songcraft and go Spectre. Or if you're Fanatic, change the Shadow Play into Songcraft, go Spectre. And then you can change from there, change the sorcery into occultism, you're Banesong. And then with Emissary, you can also say if you go Banesong, you can change Songcraft and Auramancy, and you're an Emissary. So you don't have to change too much with what you do. As well as with Fanatic, you can change Malediction to Songcraft, and boom, you're Spellsinger. So there's not too much you have to change to play a lot of classes with Mage, and you use right around the same gear with these 5 classes. So don't think that, especially with ArcheAge, if you pick one, you're kind of stuck there for a while. You can easily level up the other skill trees, and you'll be just fine. Other than that, guys, I just wanted to make a really quick video. I hope it's not too long. I really need to set a timer for these things. Just a really quick video of explaining these classes, like of what they're mostly made for. The abilities, I'm not wanting to go too much detail into them, just a quick overview due to the fact that I can tell you all this stuff, but I'm going to have this link down in the description and you can look at it as well. I'd rather show you if I could in game, but we don't have Fluffy, so I can't level up every single skills tree and show you guys. But I just wanted to show you a quick video of what the top 5 mages I think are going to be, and going to be really strong. Now, like I said, I'm going to have all these linked down in the description for you guys, so you can go check them out, play around with what builds you like. And I really appreciate you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you want more on ArcheAge Unchained content. I'm going to be uploading much more. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.